And debate continues in the lower house on whether to reform or repeal the Epira Law. Lawmakers agree that the legislation has failed to address the problem on high power costs. This report.
13 years after the Epira Law was implemented, which led to the privatization of the power industry, there is a growing consensus in the House to reform or repeal the law. 14 measures are under review by the House Energy Committee chaired by Congressman Reynaldo Umali. A major reason, the privatization of the power industry failed to reduce power prices. Napocor sold its power-generating assets. The National Transmission Company was bought by the private sector, with a major Chinese power company as an investor. In fact, power costs is a major concern of foreign investors to invest in the Philippines. It is also a great burden for electricity consumers. The Makabayan Coalition in the House is pushing for the renationalization of the power sector.
While our party is now crafting an alternative to the Epira Law, at this moment, we are calling for a review, an appeal, and we repeal the Epira Law.
Kung hayaan nating nasa kontrol ng pribadong sektor ang industriyang ito, talagang walang magagawa ang Regulatory Commission at ang Department of Energy sa mataas na presyo ng kuryente sa ating bansa. Pagpapatunay dito, Mr. Chair, kung noong pre-Epira, noong 1990, ang halaga ng 1 kWh sa ating bansa ay 1.83 pesos. Ano? At sa ngayon, noong 2012, ay umabot na sa 9.14 pesos ang halaga ng kuryente. At halos, dahil sa Epira ay kontrolado na ang 92.2% ang total gross power generation in the country na produce ng private power company, independent power producer, close to 80% of Napocor generation plant have been privatized.
Energy Secretary Carlos Petilla-Baird, a study is in progress to determine what policies can be implemented to address the cost of power in the country. Initially, Petilla said government may build power plants which can be deployed if private companies fail to deliver the supply of power, which lead to spikes in prices. But for now, Petilla's concern is to address the country's demand for power as the economy continues to sustain economic growth.
If it is a project that is needed to avert any power crisis, then it should be considered as national interest. And in lieu of that, the national government, if there is a conflict with the national and local or any other agencies, the national interest should prevail.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.